Hi guys, how are we doing? Good afternoon. So it's Saturday, and I'm out on a wild camp. Really miss this. Today I'm way out of London. I'm in Surrey, and I'm actually in a bit of a secret location, so I can't tell you exactly where I am. But it's pretty good here. It's really nice. So it's got woodland, quite dense woodland. It's sort of coming up to sunset. So I'm having a bit of a wander around, just sussing out potential spots for my camp tonight. And I'm going to do that in a Dutch hooped bivvy, which I've just bought. I've never used it, so I'm pretty excited about trying that out tonight. Strangely got accosted by a couple of dogs already that I think could smell food on me that I brought for my dinner tonight, so that was interesting. So they've gone now, and it's kind of quietened down. There's a road nearby, but I think I'm okay. So I'm going to go and set up camp kind of that way. I'll come back to you in a bit. Thanks. Hello everybody, believe it or not, it's only about 4 o'clock, but I am in the woods, so it's a little bit dark. So I've had a bit of a walk around, and I found this little spot just here. Now it's well away from the paths, and I've just checked kind of the trees around me. There's no kind of dead trees, they're all quite young spruces. I think we're okay, and the ground, as you can see, is all right. I'm going to clear that a little bit, get a few of the sticks out of the way. I think that's going to be camp for the night. Hello all. So I'm all set up. You probably can't see it that well, but you might be able to make out my Dutch Army hooped bivvy bag. Very well camouflaged there against the leaves, I have to say. Really great in terms of speed and just setting it up. Compared to a tent, you know, I've mainly just used tents, don't tend to use bivvy bags at all, but yeah, it was really great just being able to just plonk it down on the ground and bung a few pegs in, and away we go. So I just show you kind of my little camp and what I've got set up. So I've got my little Outad sort of micro fold up chair all set up there, so lounge area. And then I've got my bags, which I'm still sorting out. And what I'm planning on doing is getting most of that into the bottom of the bivvy bag there, if you can see it, because there is a gap at the bottom, and I'm only 5'8", so the plan is to try and get it all in to kind of keep it dry and out the way. So I'm all in there and nice and snug. We kind of go around this side. Tell you what I'll do is I'll kind of get through the bushes here, unzip it, and I'll show you what my sleeping setup is looking like. So I'll be back in a second. Right, so here we go. So I've unzipped the bivvy. So I'll just sort of bring that over there. So on the ground I've got a really cheap and cheerful, very thin ground sheet that I think I got from Poundland, just to get it on the ground and just to keep a little bit of moisture off the bottom of the bivvy bag. So that's down there, and then if we go into the bivvy, I've got my Highlander silver reflector mat, heat reflector mat. Got my out kit cloud base on top of that, and then I've got the Mountain Warehouse Everest down bag, 4-season down bag in there, and up the back, pillow wise, stuff. So I've got a my decathlon pillow just in there, and actually it's quite roomy. What I'm quite impressed by is it's quite wide, so I can get quite a few sort of bits at the side there. So I've got my go outdoors polycotton bag liner just in case I get a bit cold and need to put that inside the sleeping bag tonight. I doubt I will, because that sleeping bag is a down bag and it's pretty warm, so that's just me being cautious. And over the other side, just a bit of room just for sort of putting books and phones and things like that. But I'm quite pleased with it. I'm really looking forward to getting in there later and trying that out. So that's the setup. I'm going to have a little bit of dinner. I'm going to set that up. I'll come back to you shortly and I'll show you what I'm eating this evening. Kind of strange being on your own in the middle of the woods when you're not too far away from kind of civilization and roads and things like that. So you're not completely kind of in the wilderness, but it's amazing how you can just take a 15-minute walk from your house and it can kind of feel like it. So yeah, it's my first time doing this. It's quite nice. It feels a lot later. It's only about 6 o'clock in the evening, which is kind of weird. So I've got a hot tea on the go, kind of autumny, wintry tea, chai, and I'm gonna have a bit of pasta and some sausage pasta thing in a bit as well, and just sitting here. I'm just sitting here on my chair in the middle of the woods, kind of listening and just stopping, which is quite nice. There's kind of odd sounds about, but I think that's just the sound of, like, twigs and leaves falling and things like that. Anyway, I'm going to have a bit of a sip of the tea, have a look on my phone, and then I'll probably get dinner going. I'll speak to you in a bit. Hi guys, so here I am, I'm inside the bivvy now, and I can't believe how warm it is. It's really warm. I've only been in here for 2 minutes, and I'm really snug, I tell you. I'm really snug, and it's pretty cold out there. Pretty cold. So that's a good sign. It is obviously very, very low. The width is good. It's quite good, got a bit of width, just sort of moving my arms around and kind of reaching for bits and bobs like phones and things like that. But when you're fully zipped in, you are fully zipped in. You wouldn't want to be in here if you were claustrophobic, put it that way. But I do feel safe and sound, and I do feel snug, and as I said, pretty warm. And I'm gonna wind down. It's not actually that late, but I just wanted to kind of get warm, really. So I'm just gonna kind of listen to some podcasts, I think, and just kind of relax for a bit. And I shall see you in the morning. So thanks. Good morning, guys. That was surprisingly okay. I've had a pretty good night's sleep. Went to sleep pretty early, actually, and I wasn't cold at all. I was really warm, really snug. I think that obviously that really small space in here cuts down the amount of air, sort of circulation, the amount of air to get cold. So I was pretty comfortable. You kind of got to get used to the height here, sort of the height thing, but I was absolutely fine. So yeah, it was great. It was really quiet here in the woods. There's a few dogs barking now as the walkers start walking. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up and start packing up. Might make a cup of tea and probably be on my way. So I'll come back to you shortly. Cheers. Well, that's about it, guys. I've packed up, everything's away, apart from my few bits down here and my cup of tea. Not leaving any trace that I've been here in this woodland, so always leave no trace. And it's a good time probably for me to start getting out, because the dog walkers are out and they are taking interest. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Please do leave a comment if you want to say something about what you've seen today, or you've got some thoughts to share. Always good to learn from subscribers. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.